some people saying one thing and do the opposite, they're talking shit.
Yeah.
Was there specific events that inspired that particular line?
Well, I won't say there was a lot of people in my life at the time, including me. The whole point of the song is that everyone is a contradiction. Everyone contradicts what they say. You know what I mean? We all do. We can't help it. It's just like human nature. But at the time, people who were contradicting what they were saying, you know, was affecting me. So that's what was in the song. You know, the people at the time annoyed me. It's a normal thing, like people just, not something, you know, it's a song, it's not something I could keep inside. You know what I mean? It was something I just had to say because it just fucks me off, mate. It does, you know, everyone does it, but it doesn't mean it's not going to fuck you off. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's crazy, really. Because I do it all the time. But, you know, and that's a contradiction as well, right? It's fucked, right? But it's true. Yeah.
Another line
Yeah.
from the song, it starts off, it goes, I ain't never going back there, no. Spending my paycheck on that dope.
Yeah.
Sniffing coke on the beanbag, no. No, I ain't never going back there, no.
Yeah.
Obviously, it says certain things within that which seem pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
But again, the events around that.
Hey, Mum! You know, there was a point in my life where I did too many drugs. Wasn't happy in myself. Wasn't happy with who I had around me. And it's me saying I don't want to go back to that life. Don't want to go back there. No, like, it's not happening. Yeah, so I had to, you know, it happens sometimes. You have to like reposition yourself in life. Like think about like what you know, what's great about your life, and decide what doesn't make it so great. And that was cutting out some people. It was cutting out a lifestyle. It was cutting out drugs. You know, it was cutting out them things. Not looking after myself at all. Living like a chicken noodle diet on toast. Do you know what I mean? Like terrible. And at the time I was working in a really good restaurant, but I'd eat absolute shit. So it's bad for you, man. Like people don't realise how bad it is. Like diet. But when you're younger, you know, you just run around, you have energy all day and you can do whatever. You can go out fucking 60 nights in a fucking row if you have to. And get up and go to work. But I don't do that no more. Because I've got too much to do now. I'm too busy making music, making content, you know what I mean? Coming up with ways to do things, pushing forward, and always like literally training with it, you know? Yeah. You have to realise what's important in life and what actually makes you happy and what makes you fulfilled. And you can't rely on other people either. Like you got to be happy. In my opinion, you have to be happy with yourself. Before you can be happy with anyone else, you can't rely on other people to be your happiness. Even if they're your kids, you can't rely on that. You know, because things happen. Shit happens and sometimes people aren't there. They won't be there. Bad things happen. It's real shit, mate. It's a deep song, man, but, you know, yeah. That's that.
Well, you go on to say, well, I guess there was the one time,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve was the one time,
Yeah.
Seduced me with your long black hair,
Yeah.
red lips, slim, etc.
Yeah.
Again, I take it that is based around the same group that you were just talking about. The same group of people you felt you needed to cut out.
No. No, it was literally that describes the girl I was with at the time. Simple as that. You know what I mean? at a place in my life. That was my girl at the time, and you know, that's what was that. I don't want to divulge that sort of shit about someone else. Like, I know I said that there, but that was my missus at the time, and it's not a great time in my life. I don't need to say any more, you know what I mean?
Well, moving on. It speaks about, now obviously in this line it doesn't say a person, but it gives the impression that it's aimed particularly at a person, not a generalisation. Where it says you're a danger to yourself, you're bad for your health.
Yeah.
You know, and in their mind they're not well.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I know, it's pretty dark, isn't it?
yeah,
But it's not, I know, it's one of them things. I'm talking to loads of people and I'm talking to myself with what I'm saying. You know, it's mainly aimed at me, at how I was at the time. Like looking in the mirror and speaking to yourself. And we all do that shit. That's what that is. You know, it's like, you know, you are bad for your health. Like looking at myself and saying that you're bad for your health. I mean, you know, I've had mental health issues. I'm not mad, but you know, we've all had like depression and stuff, and it's not fun. And there's people out there who really, you know, just can't help it. And it, you know, I'm related to some of them people. You know what I mean? It's not a fair thing, and it's hard to understand unless you've been through it. But you know, I know people that can't even get out of bed in the morning some mornings, and some people would not be able to understand why, and I can understand why. Sometimes you just can't. You know, it's not a choice. Not something I want to be on here, you know, talking about, to be honest. But yeah, it's a hard thing, and you know, people should know and people should be aware and realise that. Try to see things from other points of view. You know, I'm guilty of that too. I need to do that too, but it's hard. You know, it's hard to understand sometimes. You know, but something happens in people's brains, and it's not something you can really control sometimes. But one thing I don't think things need to be controlled with is loads and loads of fucking medication. That's bollocks. Like, we have no idea about what's in medication, and like they seem to prescribe anything just to treat a symptom. I changed doctors recently. Same fucking doctor as you, right? Rolled in. First time I seen the dude. Went to see him because I had a lump on my head, but it was just a cyst, so don't worry about it. Rolled in to see the dude. I haven't been a doctor in about 7 years or something stupid. And I was like, oh, hello. Didn't introduce nothing. Just like, right, yeah, sit down. We'll see what's up with you. Oh, it's a cyst. Goodbye. That was literally the extent of it. Not, oh, nice, no, not nice to meet you, but hello, I'm da-da-da. You know, yeah, I'm your new fucking, you know, I'm a patient, you know what I mean? If I was a doctor, I'd say hello to someone I'd never seen before, you know what I mean? Not just, yeah, sit down there. Like, what is this, like a fucking factory? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean, right? Medication is sort of like prescribed to like treat symptoms and not the real cause of problems.